This shot glass is how much oil is usually put on a bowling lane, and this is what we use to absolutely flood the bowling lanes today. We more than quintupled the amount of oil on the lanes. We're gonna go head to head in a 1v1 match to see who can win on a flooded bowling lane. There's just a footprint down here. If you're wondering if there's a strategy to this, no, there's not. So we're gonna do 3 competitions today, and our first competition, after we've flooded the lane, we're gonna throw our bowling balls that hook the absolute least, our spare balls, in a race to 5 strike, me versus Alex George, the king of the flooded lanes.
Hi everybody, I'm back trying to take Packy's money again.
Speaking of taking my money, we'll offer $10 for every strike he beats me by per competition.
I like that.
Good luck in high scoring. We're using my Columbia 300 white dot. Plastic, just sneaking a shot with my Rhino. Do Brooklyns count?
Yeah, we'll be fair. Oh, wow.
Got him. 1 for 1, baby, 1 for 1.
You tried to go Brooklyn too.
Why, you didn't like that? I threw that left to right and I still almost 7-9.
And I've got the lovely hammer axe.
It does have a little bit of reactive in it, but it is a spare ball for everybody out there.
It is marketed as a spare ball.
It's a spare ball, yeah. It's so hard, it's a spare ball. 1-1.
Oh, no split.
I feel like I'm literally just praying. Throw it to the spot where I know it's gonna hit the head pin, and then cross your fingers and pray.
We got 2 different ways of attacking them too. You're giving them the off the gutter. I'm giving them the dead in front of me.
The deep ball, dead at the pocket, is usually what would be my strategy, but I thought my first shot was gonna 5-7-9. So when we were warming up, that is. You guys didn't see that, but I thought it was gonna 5-7-9, so I said, let's go with the one. If I hit the pocket, I know it's gonna strike. That's pretty good.
Oh my God. I can't believe it 4-pinned. Like,
I didn't think it was possible to 4-pin.
I was hoping to go through the middle and just part the Red Sea and strike, but backed up too much. Oh, now that's just wrong.
I knew I shouldn't have said anything. I just came over here and was like, well, when I play this angle, every time I hit the pocket, I know it's gonna strike.
I'm not sure how you generate enough angle to wrap 7.
Ah! Just came a little too far behind the head pin.
Oh no.
It's gotta be close. All right, well, we've had some tough breaks, but some pocket shot.
Oh my God. Oh.
That one was so much worse than my last one. You can tell how confident I am because off my hand, I just stand there like this.
You're like, deer in headlights.
Not a lot of shot posting going on here.
I mean, there's a lot of praying going on here.
2-1.
That should be the goal, is to try to get Brooklyn, because your chances of actually striking are higher, I think.
Yeah, your chances of going Brooklyn are basically impossible.
Like that. Oh, backed up.
Off of your hand, I said, that's pretty good. He threw that one really slow. That's got a chance.
Really good.
It's got a chance to bucket.
That one's good. Yep.
We don't ask questions, we just accept the result.
I want you to know, at 30 feet, I said that one was good.
I thought that one was good too, and it was.
So we're just gonna move the eyes a little more left and watch it back in more.
That's gotta be good. You're hitting the pocket at least, that makes one of us.
As far as ball reaction goes, I think mine's way better. The problem is, we're not playing ball reaction.
There has to be reaction to have ball reaction. I needed to go Brooklyn on that shot. That was a split. Technically, that was a split.
Also why I stood there intently waiting quietly to see if he'd realize it.
I forgot our golden rule on YouTube. You can make splits to count them as strikes.
I'm just staring at you, waiting for you to be like, I can shoot that one, right? And then you just didn't say anything. Oh, no.
That's got to be close.
All right, that one counts.
You could make the split.
I could.
You can throw 2 balls at it.
I've never done this before. Let me grab like a gentle house ball to roll left-handed. Nope, those are too light. We're on like a 9-pounder.
I'm nervous.
And we add in the fact that there's so much oil on the lane that these balls could go anywhere.
They're gonna go straight where you throw them. Oh. That was gonna make it.
That was a make.
That was 100% gonna make it. I don't know how that ball all of a sudden just hooked.
That might be the saddest moment of my life, because I made that. Oh, what a fast rack. You know what the funny thing is? The ball that weighs half as much was the slower one.
I think I need to change my angle up a little bit. My ball's definitely hooking. 3-1. Oh, Brooklyn. You got the exact same hit as me. I'm gonna change the strategy here. We gotta go deep and steep.
Yeah, my angle's steep right to left through the front. Try to make it back up. Oh.
Felt good off the hand.
I definitely want you to throw it up 18.
I'm throwing it up 18 for the dub. Dead up 17.5 with 0 degrees of entry angle. I mean, technically, it is possible to have negative degrees of entry angle.
Now carry.
That was so close.
It's like the margin is like that.
Up 18 for the win.
Let's get you up 1. Oh!
I know it wasn't 18, but it was close.
That was pretty good.
Packy up 1.
Cha-ching!
I didn't lose any money this game. I just won competition number 1. And you know what else I want to win? This election season with our brand new merch, Hanrahan Williams 2024 2 hands are better than 1 merch. If you guys don't like 2-handers, I would say that's too bad, but it's actually perfect because we also have a shirt for you right up here. Real bowlers use their thumb. So check out our merch on thehousebowling.com, link up top. 10% discount on all of your merch, whether you're like in favor of 2 hands or in favor of thumb users. Use code 2HANDS, that's the number 2, HANDS, for 10% off your entire order, no matter what kind of merch you want. 2 hands. So for all you thumb users, sorry, that's the code. Competition number 2, we're upgrading. This time, we're actually gonna get to throw some reactive balls. However, it still has to be a shiny ball. So this brand new Ivory Rhino Pro, it is a pearl reactive ball from the Brunswick line, and it is gonna find its way into my house shop bag, but probably not into my flooded lane bag. And it looks pretty close to the spare ball. When you put them next to each other, it doesn't look that close. If you separate them a little bit, very close.
That was a very good blind guess.
That was a blind guess. But again, I do want to remind you guys that George does have an opportunity to win money off us. It is going to be $10 for every strike he beats us by, and that would be per competition. So him losing by 4 of the first competition does not matter at all. Every competition is a new competition where he can earn some money here on the House Bowling. No, he doesn't owe us $40. He took the time out of his day to spend it here goofing around in the bowling alley. If anything, we got to give him the opportunity to win.
I agree with him. I'm going to throw a Track Stealth Hybrid.
That thing is shiny.
This ball's real good.
That's gonna go Brooklyn? Oh! The good news is if you're gonna miss, missing towards the head pin is always better.
The interesting thing is, we probably created way more carry down by throwing the plastic balls first. So it's gonna be real interesting to see what happens here.
Carry down is bowling balls pick up oil on their way down the lane, and they actually drag it further down lane. So when you use a spare ball, it doesn't pick up that much oil. It basically just drags more oil from the front to the end of the lane. Felt real good about that one. I got to adjust the feet a little bit. If Brian O'Keefe is watching this video, I'm moving my feet a quarter to the right. That's got to be close. Oh!
All right, we're gonna need to move a little bit.
I just moved my foot a quarter to the right, if you're wondering. This one's ace. Quarterboard moves work, I promise. Well, see, I had to change the angle just a little bit, but if you move 1 board, it's basically 3 boards down lane. So if I go a quarter board, it's gonna be like 1 board further left down lane.
I might have to throw a new one of these now after this. I'm sorry, ball.
Oh, that's good. 1-1.
Power. Right in the pocket, 6 pins still on the deck. We love that. I mean, pound for pound, I have to be up there in terms of strength. I'm just saying.
I mean, he's probably right. EJ Tackett, Alex Jordan.
Is that 2?
2-1.
We've had that conversation before. I throw a 16-pound spare ball.
What's the purpose of that?
My hand can do like some funky stuff back here with the spare.
It helps tame it down.
Tames that down, and then like the bucket and the 3, 6, 9, 10 are easier. Oh God, hook.
Oh man, I thought that was a little right.
I thought I missed the head pin.
I could see it just barely.
I saw my ball hitting the 3-6 in the face when I let go of that.
Hook.
Oh, good gravy.
I needed a little bit of help, and that's why the reactive ball is clearly a better choice. 3-2. 3 in a row for the squad. There you go.
Close.
What a bummer.
Yeah, I took physics in high school and calculus. I like to think I'm kind of smart. I don't think I could explain to you how my ball went that way through the deck. 9 pin sent a messenger in front of the 9. That's just tough.
I thought that was ace. That one went dead straight. Chance to lock his out. Ah!
We're not gonna change anything. We're just gonna expect it to strike this time.
Perfect.
Perfect. That one was real good. Like that on the back. Thank you. Thank you. That was a very professional shot. Close. Oh.
4-3?
I gotta say, I'm impressed with your guys' last handful of shots.
Matt, I bowled tryouts 4 years straight. This is the tryout shot. That's a good shot. Oh. He talked that talk and then he backed it up. I need to strike.
Then you get a walk the walk. 4-4, boys.
He talked about his eagles and then he popped up.
And the greatest hair on tour.
Oh my God.
Way easier with the reactive ball, folks.
Tiebreaker, round 3. It's 1-1 right now. This time we're gonna give George the opportunity to win 20 bucks for every strike he beats me by. You can throw whatever you want this round. I'm gonna switch to the ball that hooks a ridiculous amount. That way we're gonna get some shape out there. It's gonna hook a little bit. The ball basically touches the lane and hooks. It's gonna be the zigzag solid. Let's save ourselves some money. And if you guys want to help us save some money, all you gotta do, it's free for you. All you gotta do is hit subscribe and help us not lose as much money to George.
You remember those ASPCA commercials with the really sad looking puppies? Have a montage of just Packy's like sad.
Losing clips. Chalk.
It's the same colors as a lit.
Chalk. Radical zigzag. If this doesn't hook, I don't know what will.
So I'm gonna throw an Atlas hybrid to start. When Packy asks me to bowl in these videos, he doesn't tell me what we're doing. So I just show up with 6 bowling balls and hope.
I'm playing the lip. I'm just letting you know. I'm playing the gutter.
Oh!
What?
You remember when I said land a ball outside of the 5 on the leftover house shot that I put a ton of oil on? But I didn't put a ton of oil in front of 10. When you land the ball on 1, it's gonna hook. I think we found the play though.
I gotta really show off the mental game here to be able to lock back in after that. I mean, you guys almost watched me wet myself, I'm not gonna lie.
Stand up.
Bad guess, bad guess. You know, like, I could have thrown the stealth hybrid still and just beat him, but that's not fun.
I'm gonna go across the middle of the lane. This ball's gotta hook.
You weren't kidding though, it hooks.
It hooked. The thing is, it hooks right there, and then it sees all the oil that we've pushed down lane. That's pretty good.
We're on the board, folks, on the board.
Guys, I don't know if this is the ball.
This might be the example of too much surface and too much ball.
Too much hook is too much hook. It's like somebody squeegeed all the oil off of the first 15 feet of the lane and put it all down lane so it hooks super early, and then it just doesn't hook at all in front of the pins, which creates a 5-9. Needed that.
It was close.
Yo! Oh my God.
It's okay, Pack, you'll get there.
Get there at some point. When you try and do a bunch of tricks to it, but you have like this much miss room, not ideal. Love that for me.
I'm just gonna go sit down. God, you run it out, throw it good, and the 5 goes in front of the 7.
We got a pop here, boys. Straight or 2 balls?
What's the PBA conversion rate on this?
I feel like my conversion rate's like 40%. So the PBA is probably like 10, maybe 10.
On the 210, 3.7? I feel it's gotta be higher than that.
Oh, I saw it backed up.
Went the wrong way. Oh, I mashed that one. See, when you threaten a bowling ball that you're gonna ball change, it may be an inanimate object, but it listens.
I'm not threatening. I'm ball changing to my favorite ball of the back half of the Ethos Hybrid.
Although that might be more embarrassing.
Darn it! He said mine was embarrassing.
If that had stayed up, that might have been the first time I'd 5-7'd in a very, very, very long time. He avoids the sweep, folks.
All up here. As always, sweep pays double. It's a shame that you didn't sweep.
I couldn't take all of the channel's money. That would have made me feel pretty bad.
We're just trying to pay you back for last time. Nice shot.
I mean, I told you I was gonna ball change if I didn't strike, so.
He did switch back.
So sometimes, folks, when you watch your ball do what mine did with the Alice Hybrid or what Packy's did with that zigzag solid, new balls. It's not that the ball isn't seeing the lane, it's seeing it so early and so hard, it just can't hook down lane. So you gotta go to something a little weaker that's gonna get through that hook spot first.
I wanna let all you guys know, while George is giving this talk about ball motion, there's no way his ball was taking the lane too early.
Oh, does that make it 4-2?
7-9 out of there. 3-2. No way. God. Ball's got to be hooking too early. That was good. Just gonna keep throwing it there. They're gonna fall. I tried to rotate it a little bit, try and get it to continue a little more down lane. My last 2 shots were pretty good, so we're just gonna keep doing it. That's pretty close. Shoot.
If you're gonna yap like I do, you have to back it up. Ooh, I need this one for the win, hold on.
Shot was good. That's pretty good. Do I get a rebuttal? Do I get the endless 10th rebuttal?
That's me, baby.
Congratulations. King of the flooded lane strikes again. Alex George, $70 winner, and once again, champion on the house channel.
That's me, wow. My greatest bowling accomplishment ever.
We appreciate you guys watching us bowl on the most ridiculous flooded lane that we could possibly create. Shout out to Let's Roll Derby here down in Derby, Kansas for letting us kind of take over a lane, mess with it a little bit. They're gonna strip and re-oil for league now, and we will catch you guys on the next one. As always, thanks for watching. Peace.